Hi, I am Ife and we are doing a 1-year Ayurveda challenge, and I want to give you an update on what we're doing so far and what's happening. I started a challenge December 1st, 2017, and we're going to do this for a year. Some of you have jumped on board and you are with me. So if you are in this challenge, post below and let me know, hey Ife, I'm with you, I'm following along, I'm doing the challenge and I'm enjoying it so far. So we've been doing some DIYs. I've done a few with hibiscus, brahmi, amla, aloe, fenugreek, and y'all, I have been posting so far quite a few reviews on after using the DIY treatments. I've been giving you an idea of how I liked it, if it is something that I will repeat again in the future, and what would I change or do differently. And a lot of you have been giving me a lot of feedback, whether you've tried it or not, or well, if you've tried it. And you've even given me ideas on things that I can change or update or use, and I'm excited. I mean, this challenge has been probably one of the most exciting challenges so far, and I want to give you an idea of what I've been noticing with my hair, and that's what this video is all about. So far with my hair, what I've been noticing is that my ends, okay, today's wash day, so it's probably not the best day to, okay, maybe it is the best day. However, it's usually my ends, they're usually very raggedy. They're sort of bushy, okay? And they sort of usually look like they need some TLC. And what I've noticed so far since using a lot of Ayurveda herbs religiously, because I try my best to use it once a week, is I've noticed that the ends of my hair, they seem a little bit healthier. They just seem tamer than they were before. They seem to be smoother. They seem to have less tangles. They seem to be frizzy, not as frizzy as they usually are. And hopefully this is something that's due to the Ayurveda treatments that I have been using. And I've also been taking a lot more care. So for example, I would spritz my ends a little bit more and then apply some castor oil to it as well. So that is something that I have been doing a lot more lately too. So that could be the reason why. However, I'm sure the Ayurveda treatments are definitely working too. All right, one of the things that I struggled a lot with the Ayurveda powders is that they get stuck in my hair. So I would be using the powders in the formulas or the DIY recipes, and they would get stuck in my hair. Like, I mean, my hair would be dry after doing a treatment, and I could just pull through, and it started to cause my hair to get matted. It started to get tangled a lot, and I really didn't like that. So what I did differently is that I started to strain the powders, and then what I eventually changed to as well, I started to boil the powders or slightly warm them up or heat them up. And some of you have actually pointed out maybe you should just pour hot water over it and maybe leave it overnight. And a lot of these things I've tried, and something that is definitely working the best. After I boil it, strain it, and then I don't have the powders in my hair. And that is making a huge difference with regard to the powder residue being left in my hair. That has totally reduced, and I'm really glad about that, because I couldn't deal with the matting that was caused by the powders being left in my hair. Alright, so when I first started this challenge, I talked to you all about how my hair broke off earlier last year. And there's something that I didn't even mention to you guys. In the middle of my head, I used to have like an alfalfa sprout. Do you know who alfalfa is? You don't know who alfalfa is. If you don't know alfalfa, he had a little sprout in the middle of his head, and that happened to me too when my hair broke off. I just ended up with a little sprout in the middle of my head, and I can barely find, thankfully, because it's growing out. And I think that's something that I'm trying my best not to talk about too much, even though yes, people want their hair growth. A lot of people, that's all people talk about all day long. It's like, oh my gosh, I want hair growth. But that is not my main. I mean, yes, I want hair growth, especially for the hair that broke off. I want that. However, I'm looking for overall health. I noticed that middle patch that was broken off is starting to grow out, and I'm happy about that. Moving on from that, the other thing I'm really wanting right now, everybody is concerned about the length of their hair growing out. No, darling. I am concerned about this little bald spot right here. You see that right there? I will be so ecstatic when that grows out, because y'all, having a bald spot is not cute. I'm sorry. For me. I mean, if you're into the bald spot situation, kudos to you. However, I've been trying to get that grow out for a while now, and I've been able to grow it out before, and it just keeps coming back. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, and that's what I'm really working on with regards to this 1 year Ayurveda challenge. When I see this growing fully and I cannot see an actual V of hair missing from my head, then I will be like, you know what, this Ayurveda worked and it's the bomb. We all have different expectations at the end of this year and this 1 year Ayurveda challenge, and this happens to be my expectation, growing out my bald spot. One thing that I've been so shocked by so far with this Ayurveda challenge is moisture. My hair stays moisturized so much longer than it usually would, and I am loving it. The combination of powders, it's amazing. My hair stays moisturized a lot longer now, and the thing about it is that usually before using these Ayurveda powders, the thing that I've usually found that really helps me is that I need to moisturize every 2 to 3 days, and keep doing that, but like mean I have to moisturize. But since I've been doing Ayurveda, I am only moisturizing because it's now a habit that I have, that I would moisturize midweek, but it's not that my hair really needs it. And it's something that I've noticed. It's amazing how well moisturized, like I really don't need to moisturize. However, I do it out of habit. If you've realized or observed any of these things, please let me know in the comments below, and I cannot wait to read what you've been observing and if it's the same as me. Alright, so when I first started this challenge, I was washing my hair every 2 weeks. However, in the midst of that, I would oil my hair every 2 to 3 weeks with the fenugreek moringa mix of hair oils. And that habit I kind of had to stop with regard to washing every 2 weeks. I was still oiling my hair and my scalp and massaging my scalp. However, I've switched to every week now because I'm exercising a lot more and my hair needs to be cleansed a lot more often now. So I went from doing the Ayurveda treatments, the DIY treatments every 2 weeks, but now because I'm washing my hair every week, I have to use the DIY. I'm using the DIY powders every week now. And y'all, I think that changed a lot with regard to how quickly I'm seeing results, and how the results being, I'm seeing a lot of hair growth. Like I don't want to jump to any conclusions with regard to seeing hair growth yet. However, sometimes I pull my hair and I'm like, whoa, that wasn't here before. There's a lot less shedding as well. So all these things I'm noticing a lot more frequently now that I've been using the treatments a lot more often. So weekly treatments seem to be a lot better for my hair so far. And for you, I don't know what you are experiencing, and let me know if weekly treatments might be something that might make a difference too. However, I'm seeing results faster with regard to staying moisturized, with regard to the health of my hair, the shine of my hair, the volume of my hair, the length of my hair. Those are things that I'm noticing a lot more often now that I'm washing my hair and using these treatments every week. If you have experienced any of these, so please let me know in the comments below, and smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed but you have been watching. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Ciao.